Hey there, I'm Matt from Windward Press, and I'm here to talk to you about what independently published books have to offer. Mainly, we offer uniqueness, we offer niche content, we offer things that are different from what you'll find at most bookstores, on most newsstands, on the top seller lists. So if you're tired of reading about straight white people and their straight white problems, check out independent presses. The problem is, most of the time you don't hear about the publishers behind the independent press books. You hear about the big five publishers, and you hear about the self-publishers that did it great, that broke out and wrote some awesome stuff. But reading self-published books can be kind of a crapshoot. Sometimes they're great and awesome, sometimes you wish you could buy them an editor. But independent presses get overlooked a lot. Mainly because the books get the attention, not the press. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter was published by Quark Press. The children's book, Go the Fuck to Sleep, was published by Akashic Press. Jesus Christ Boy Detective, well, I know it was written by Jesse, but I forget who actually published that. Anyhow, so we'll skip that one. But there's lots of great books that you'll hear about that come out. I mean, Harry Potter and both the Hunger Games series, they were both done by Scholastic, which is an independent press. So the indie presses are doing really cool stuff. They're doing different stuff. They do have a lot to offer. You just don't think about shopping for indie presses. Anyhow, so just as an example, our press, we don't really set out to do it. I've been an English major my whole life. I'm trying to find different stories. I'm tired of reading the same old stuff because I know what's going to happen after page one. So I want unique subjects, I want diverse characters, I want stories of marginalized characters. I'm going to go into worlds I've never been in before, learn new things. So that's kind of what I publish, and I go after, by default, I end up publishing unique, different stuff. I usually say I publish stuff that's really hard to sell. So, for instance, Doc Voodoo Aces and Eights and Crossfire is a African-American voodoo-powered vigilante in 1920s Harlem. So yeah, historical, crime, paranormal, and African-American. How about a bromance between serial killers? American Fraternity Man, a frat boy trying not to be a frat boy. Boat Girl, a memoir of a woman raised entirely aboard a sailboat. It sounds like it'd be all sunsets and margarita, but do you want to spend 19 years on a 47-foot sailboat with your family? Leaving Little Havana is the memoir of a Cuban refugee growing up in the United States. While that sounds fairly typical, those memoirs are almost entirely done by men. This is the first memoir that is the story of a Cuban girl growing up in America. So basically we end up with a girl in the 60s who's a little bit too hippie for the Cubans and a little bit too Cuban for the hippies. Also available in Spanish. That's just a sample of some of the stuff that we do at Windward Press that's, I call it cross-genre. It's a little bit unique and off the wall. Mainly, I'm sick of reading the same old stuff, so when it's different, I get excited about it.